So for the second dive today, the start PSI was 2,800 and the end PSI this time was 500. We went for a little bit longer. I'm looking forward to my footage coming through. I'm starting to keep a diver's log, which is it's a labour of love really, and it's kind of like a personal journey. It helps you to document and see how far you've come, because some of these memories do become a little bit hazy as time goes on. You get more dives kind of under your belt. There's some really cool people out today. There's some people from Australia, France, so you meet all kinds of people in the community just being out and about, so that was another cool part of it. It was not my initial intention to get into the I suppose the more challenging aspects of diving in these vlogs. You know, it's all kind of very well broadcasting all of the beautiful positive sides of it, but I want to be as honest as possible and explain as well that there is also this darker side to diving, such as conquering fears and things like that, and these fears can be very, very real. Like I say, for me, just getting into the water and having the choppy waves around after a break of 2 months of diving can be seriously overwhelming, and when I reflect on the panic itself, it's something to do with the sound and getting used to the sound of the regulator, because it's a very loud sound, hearing the bubbles in the water, and for some reason it can be very disturbing. But then conversely, what's so ironic is that once you're underwater, that very sound actually becomes something of a reassurance, bizarrely, because it's the sound of your air supply. And when you actually stop a moment to appreciate what scuba is, and this is still relatively new technology, so to speak. It's only existed since what, the 70s, so it's still very, very new in history. It's just an incredible, you know, invention to allow humans to explore the ocean. This was also one of the first times. Gorilla Shop's a very popular area, so there were some people out. Up until now, we've gone on in we've explored very, very quiet spots. It's kind of off-peak season as well, but we've explored very very quiet shores, so that I can kind of get used to the experiences. But basically it was kind of cool to have passers-by in the ocean as well, so it was kind of reassuring to have like people around, and it was kind of cool as well to have that underwater community. And it was kind of weird just passing each other as divers, just like you would a pedestrian in the street. So it just gave that idea of it being like an explorative space for like many people. So yeah, I guess today I might have seen in total about 12 other divers in the ocean in total. So yes, today, I mean, this season is still very much whale watching season. Part of my motivation for coming out at the moment is also to try to hear the whales, the humpback whales, because you can apparently hear them in the ocean, even from quite a far distance. So it's my ultimate dream is to swim and dive with whales in my lifetime, and to have some cool encounters on that front. But even before that, I would like to hear them in the ocean. I think that will be an incredibly magical experience. The next dives up this week are the Blue Cave. It's a place called Maeda, and it's one of the most popular and famous and most beautiful dive spots in Okinawa. And apparently the echoes of the cave are the perfect spot to hear the whales. We're coming up to the end of the whale watching season now, so it will be a real treat if I can catch some of those healing sounds on the journey. But the key lesson to this is never give up. Like I say, I was seriously panicked in the water this morning. It's difficult to explain how overwhelming it can be. It's something that can just get a grip of your breathing and your heart rate and everything, and sometimes we just need to be patient with ourselves, allow ourselves to calm down. But the key is never give up, because after that I was completely fine, confident, twirling around in the water. So it's a bizarre thing, but panic does leave, you know, it doesn't stay. The human body is not designed to be in a constant state of stress, so it does just pass. You just have to be patient with yourself. And as many Buddhists say, just like stressful thoughts, let them come in and out of your head, but let them pass through and don't serve them tea. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I'm Gabriella White. See you next time. Bye.